beating up zombies isn't what it used to be.
I know. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear it?
Gun. Yes.
Okay, great.
Resident Evil 4.
Google.
What's that?
I have a Google Home in my room.
Okay. Oh,
My new
special costumes?
Woo! Yes.
Okay, which one? Spoiler, special costume 2 is you're in a 1920s mafia gangster suit. And I think you get it's called the Chicago typewriter, so like a Tommy gun that has infinite ammo, and you still have a reload function. It's just the reload is you like posing with your hat. Okay, we're going with that one.
I like that. What's the other one though?
What's that?
I want to know my options.
Oh, sorry.
I'll never
We can
forget
come back to this.
It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains.
Okay, so the introduction here is Leon's fought zombies before, and it's going to be completely irrelevant to this
conducted
game.
by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella.
Right.
But the, I think
Virus broke out
costume
in a
1
nearby
is just like a
mountain
slightly
near
different
Raccoon
cop
City.
costume.
It hit the peaceful little town with a
Yeah, no, Tommy
devastating
gun
blow,
much better.
crippling its very
Okay.
foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City.
This is
The
highly
whole affair
unreal.
gone public. The United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
I remember when we thought people would take pandemics seriously. Those were
I
the
know.
days.
Such happy days.
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident.
The government ordering a business to stop being a business for the greater good.
I received special training via a
What
secret
about our
organization
lobbyists?
working under
How
the
are they
direct
gonna make a
control of the
living?
president.
Wow.
I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Coño, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick? Yo, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American.
Even
It's
talks
a
like an
direct
Ellen
order from the chief
problem.
himself. I tell you, it's no
Yeah.
picnic.
Or something.
That's what happens when you go to several games of zombie fighting. You just talk like this.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination.
Skyrim guard
Sorry it took so long.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you didn't miss that opportunity.
Must be my imagination. Arrow through skull.
A few hundred times. And then they start taking helpers and you're just pissed. It's like, I worked so hard to get this far. And you can just slap on a band-aid and pretend it didn't happen.
You know, the first time I played Skyrim, you know when you're going through the cave and there's that guy who's supposed to pull the lever and then get killed by the poison darts?
Yeah.
I didn't know that that's what was supposed to happen, so I just shot him maybe 200 times.
Parking tickets.
So what happens when he's dead before he pulls the lever?
Jeez.
I don't know. I got... Okay, so, like, I say 200, but, like, realistically, actually, like, I sneak killed him, or, like, I sneak shot him, like, 50 times and he didn't die.
I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this
He was
mission.
just immortal.
Loud and clear.
I think he was, because I
Somehow I
think
thought
he was,
you'd
like, a
be a
level
little
1.
So the
With
subject's name's
infinity
Ashley
health.
Graham, right?
That's right.
Insane.
She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Well, how old is the president's daughter?
I'm not sure.
imagining a child.
What's that?
Because I'm imagining a child, and if there's some weird romantic undertone, then I'm definitely getting the wrong image. Or I'm hoping I'm getting the wrong image. At least.
No part of the image is explicitly incorrect, but none of it is quite right either.
Excuse me. Sir?
She's like anime girl age, whatever that age is.
Oh, okay. So is she like a lowly or something else?
I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
That's what she looks like.
Oh, yeah, she's like
Lárgate, cabrón.
exactly what I thought.
Sorry to apologize.
She's what?
She's like 12, that's exactly what I thought.
Freeze! I said freeze!
I love the drastic punching costume.
Yeah.
Shit.
There goes our rabbit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
So he was carrying ammo for a gun he doesn't have, and he's explicitly not a zombie.
Alright.
So we're having a time. Do we... Okay, how do we get to our... Oh, it gives it to us. Okay, it doesn't give us the Chicago typewriter right away. That's okay. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Guy's got
Over.
a maggot farm. He's rather proud of.
Well, I don't think he's proud of it. I mean, it's in the back of his house. It's not in his front yard.
Also, what is a reasonable way to get out of this house? Would you say?
I seriously think that he's squatting here.
I mean, possibly, but like, we need to leave the house. What's a reasonable way to do that?
Alright, let's pretend the house is on fire.
Correct.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
imagine being 12 and having to do that, just jump out of a window.
For action hero reasons or for dire reasons?
For like houses on fire reasons.
Oh, yeah, that'd be less badass.
Yeah. So you're right, that house was definitely not up to code. This guy's constantly doing like human body barrel rolls, so I think it's his favorite thing.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Man, these graphics are fantastic. I know that this is from a different time, but it just adds to the experience for me.
Yeah.
A typewriter.
What's up? Yeah, this is how you save.
Solid. Yes!
So you write down your adventures, and then if you happen to die, then an exact clone of you will be deployed, and then he'll read that, and then continue your adventure. That's how that works.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Crows can be shot, and they drop loot.
Is there an achievement for shooting all of the crows?
What's up?
Is there an achievement for shooting all of the crows?
I'm not sure if there's a consistent number. Also,
Alright.
cute pupper.
Oh, baby.
So it serves several purposes. It shows you that, which is adorable, and it also introduces you to the idea that there are going to be bear traps ahead.
Bear traps ahead. Sure hope.
Sure hope we don't step in any.
Gee, it sure would be a real inconvenience.
There are also these things.
Uh,
Let's see.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's one.
The see-through saran wrap of the BB trap world.
Hey there, buddy. Hey buddy. Yep. Walked into his own booby trap.
Thanks, bro. That makes life easier.
Yeah.
I also love how there's these convenient arrows telling us where to go.
Yeah.
We're really
To continue mission, go here. To defeat us, come this way. I think it's the shed.
suddenly work for us. What did that voice say?
I don't know.
Oh!
Yeah. Hello, then. There you are.
I have a gun.
Yeah.
Probably faster. Nice.
Heck yeah, we're gonna take some. Okay.
So you saw that on the wall, correct?
Oh yeah, there's a comment associated with this. I want your your interpretation of this.
Oh god.
Because the playthrough that I watched pointed out that up until now we've only seen one dead woman and a bunch of living men, which implies the opposite.
That's true. Yeah. Oh god. That's a whole trope too. That's a trope and a half. Like Road bridge, just like the playground.
Yeah. Those guys just kind of fuck off.
Yeah, they're too far away to do anything about you, you know.
Get it, buddy.
Yeah, whatever you're.
Sorry, what?
Nice. You just look. Everybody looks like they're on something. They're moving so strangely.
Yeah, that kind of gets explained. Like they explain why they're not real zombies.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Yeah. I like how the cutscenes insist on his original clothes because the idea of like a 1920s gangster running through here is just too ridiculous.
I mean, for me, that kind of takes us out of the experience.
Right?
Oh, that's. This is an interesting civilization.
Yep. They're just taking wheelbarrows of stuff and just moving it from over here to over there.
Very German folktale-esque. Same color palette.
I've heard this described as Europe, comma, all of it. Because they speak Spanish, but they have like, they just draw bits of inspiration from everywhere.
Yeah. It's the nipple of folktale place when I read about Constantine without any.
Ah, come on. No.
Punch them with a gun. Nice. How do we feel about chicken? Oh.
What were you saying about the chicken?
How do we feel about chicken?
If you harass the chickens, they drop eggs.
Oh.
Mmm.
I like how everyone just confidently walks up to you and just starts things. Very cute. Down, which is
Yeah, like you're brandishing a firearm and you're just like, I'll walk up to that.
maybe if I go very slowly.
We'll never see it coming. Oh yeah, you can shoot their shit out of the air.
Nice. You're about to get a hug.
Yeah. Painful hugs. Whoa. No, thank you.
I
Ow.
have enough cupcakes. Why?
Okay, let's heal up. Gonna eat some questionable herbs.
Can't get help. That'll work. Oh,
Yeah, guy on the roof.
no. Have I talked to you about the difference between pepper spray and beer spray?
Hang on, I can't hear you. Give me just a second to play with the audio for a sec. Okay, can you say something?
Leedle, 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 lee.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
All right, sorry, what were you saying?
Mace, bear spray, and pepper spray are all apparently, they're not all different things, but apparently there's a difference between mace and pepper spray. And that is that pepper spray has been used to season your eggs, and mace will make you cry no matter what.
Oh, how delightful. Ow.
So, I was over at one of my friends' houses, and their mom was talking about how they were trying to go into Canada, and they were like, "So you've got bear spray, right?" They're like, "No, we have pepper spray because we're trying to not die, you know." But apparently, they call pepper spray bear spray because reasons, I guess.
Because it's a spray that gets rid of bears, presumably?
Presumably, yeah. But, like, I guess they needed to do that for legal reasons or something, you know.
Huh. 'Cause, yeah, like, I was never told the difference between the two, and I'm too lazy to look it up.
Yeah. It's just been a weird topic of conversation that's come up a lot in my life recently for no apparent reason.
Things happen to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Have you ever put pepper spray on your eggs?
No. I've just recently come into acquiring pepper spray for myself.
Okay.
I've just heard of people doing that. There are people who do that. It's one of those people that want guns for everybody they argue about because sometimes you spray the person with the spicy and they're like, "I am no mere mortal." And you're like, "Oh God, why?"
Yeah.
Why does this happen to me today? I swear I'm not that tasty. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, like, have you considered just a bit of Tabasco? Ooh, a red herb. Wait, so are you familiar with the herb system in this game?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so there are different colored herbs, and you can combine them to make potions. So the red herb, the green herb just heals you a little bit, and then if you combine the red herb and the green herb, you get a full heal. But the red herb by itself doesn't do anything. So you can choose to eat the green herbs if you really need it, or save them and then combine them, and then it does stuff.
Handy. So it's just like cooking, but with not that. I don't know.
Just with the plants that they have on hand here.
Yeah. And I'm assuming Leon has that information. Otherwise, he's like breaking several Boy Scout codes
Yeah.
at once, which is don't put that in your mouth if you don't know what it is.
Oh, there's chickens we can harass. Okay, so they're just blue medallions, and it says, for those who destroy 10 or more will be awarded ...
Cool. So we should get those.
And the locals who are rightfully angry that we're just discharging firearms on their farm without announcing ourselves.
We don't even know what firearms are, because, like, it seems to me, for people who live in a rural part of the world, they're very unaware of shooty bang bang.
Yeah. They even carry ammo for guns they don't have. Uh-oh. Okay.
Seems a little suspicious. Maybe when they decided to become a society of zombies, firearms became illegal or something. I don't know. I'm so good at talking. Look at me go. Words just keep falling out of my mouth and they make sentences somehow.
Just keep calling out, where's my napkin?
Supper!
Huh.
Oh, baby. That's not an exit.
You know, you're trying your hardest. What is... Oh, that's a chicken.
I legit confused that for a dinosaur for a hot second.
Same, though. So, chickens drop eggs.
Oh,
Golden eggs are better than regular eggs.
obviously. I can't imagine them being tastier, though, somehow.
Yeah. Pretty sure real life, the only difference is, like, the genetics of the shell.
Yeah. I think it has more to do with the way that chickens are raised and if they're genetically modified or not, because non-genetically modified chickens, the yolk is much more orange, and I've tasted the difference. It is
Yeah.
significant. There's a necklace.
Yeah. But... sludge. And because we come from the United States, we can't just reach up there and get the necklace. We have to solve this puzzle with gun. Couldn't just reach up there and get it. Had to shoot the necklace, but also have the forethought to shoot the thing so that when you shoot the necklace, it doesn't just go into sludge.
Oh, gosh. They seriously do not speak Spanish. They speak some sort of jumbled monster language.
Zombie Spanish.
Yes.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa. Okay, you can throw an axe through a roof. Got it. I'll be aware of that one.
Oh, look, there's a medallion.
Yeah. Let's get this while we're here. Yeah.
Oop.
Yeah.
Can I oop?
There we go.
There. Oh.
You gonna throw another axe through solid wood? No? Okay. Yeah.
How do we get down? Do we use guns for
Action
this?
hero.
Ugh.
And then while we're here, we'll just take your shit.
I mean, you're not using it, obviously. Not anymore.
Don't worry, kids. He's just sleeping.
It's
There's a
uncanny
lot of-
that the amount of times the government has literally probably said that to someone. Oh, you broke that for no reason,
Yeah.
other than pure satisfaction.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh. Pretty rocks are important here too.
Yes.
Ah,
Just like in every video game. Okay, where does this go? Oh, okay.
Or you can
the person you say.
move the ladder.
No.
Ladder. Oh my god.
We could do that, but that wouldn't be solving the problem with gun. And that's just incorrect.
We're red hot blooded American. We should always use them.
Yes.
Also, we need to acknowledge the fact that Americans also have this random fetishization of European culture, such as the beer stein and other such things.
Oh, we're gonna encounter a lot of that. Let's see. Okay, there are no man traps.
Kick it. Or not kick it. Okay.
We'll get to kicking down doors. Just you wait.
You just acid tripped through that one, so.
Valid form of transportation.
It works.
Well, it's another valid form of transportation, running from Indiana Jones rocks.
Giant meteorite.
Oh, I'm good at this game.
You are, yeah. You've never played this before. Woo! Shiny.
Anything.
Woo!
Solve the problem with God.
What do shiny thing do? The shiny rocks. Like,
Oh, we'll get to that. That's actually the best part of this game.
Okay. I'm glad to know we don't just sell shiny rock.
What's that?
Sir, you're running the wrong direction. I'm over here.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Cool. Thanks, buddy.
Somebody beat us at the party.
Oh,
Oh, it's later.
maybe don't. Whoa!
Oh. Duck.
Okay.
And cover.
Oh!
Speaking of World War II,
Uh-huh.
my partner and I are watching through all of the Studio Ghibli films in chronological order, at least the ones I haven't seen. And
Sorry, I just... there was an explosion and I just instinctively stopped listening.
It's all right.
Sorry.
I'll explain
What were
how
you
my-
saying?
I'll explain how my ADHD brain connected these two instances, I promise. But I'm watching through all of the Studio Ghibli films with my partner. And we watched Howl's Moving Castle. No, not Howl's Moving Castle. Shut up, Blair. Castle in the Sky.
Okay.
And there was an explosion that looked oddly like the pie from SpongeBob SquarePants. Which, fun fact, the video evidence from that is actually a nuclear bomb dropping somewhere. And I made this sarcastic statement of, gee, I wonder if the scars from World War II run deep in Japan. So much so that it shows up in this lighthearted children's film.
It does. That
Like how you-
sounds... Go ahead.
I feel like how you're just carrying around potted plants.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
We'll smoke that later. I was going to say, I had a similar experience with Attack on Titan. Spoilers if you haven't seen the third season. I think it's the third season. Yeah. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. So like there's this scene where like it's like outside of the walls and they're talking to someone that's completely unrelated to the whole like Attack on Titan within the walls thing. And like there's this comment that says, "Hey mom, I'm gonna go outside," and then the mother replies, "Oh yeah, don't forget your armband." And I looked at the person that I was watching it with and going, "Armband? What are you, Nazis?" And then it just turned out to be absolutely correct.
Oh, that's painful. Oh god. You might also want to put some blood juice in you because you're running low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can eat an egg. Yeah. Chow down on A raw egg, that'll make you feel better. Won't make you
Yeah.
feel sick at all.
Actually, that's only a thing in America.
Oh yeah, because we like sterilize our eggs and then that something something.
Something something GMOs, something something chickens are not as God intended anymore. Something something. And we get sick from them.
But yeah, no, it's
Also-
like if you don't wash the eggs, they don't develop. Oh, I know what it is. It's I had a professor that was very into this. The idea that like microbes as an environment. So if you just take out the environment, just fucking anything that wants to move in can move in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you clean off what was there, anything else can move in.
That makes sense. Oh, I can trust you because you show fear. Suddenly, Leon has a hot boyfriend.
Them?
Right?
No. You?
He just came out of the closet.
Okay. I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
So I'd like to discuss something peacefully now. Okay. Have it your way.
It's Hagrid's badass older brother who decided to watch his weight. I don't know.
It's if Hagrid and Rasputin had a unholy love child.
Absolutely, yes, that's perfect.
Humans, let us give you our power.
Instead of saying I shouldn't have said that, he says I shouldn't have groped that. Referring to Leon.
Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Why do you want this? Sir, I understand it makes people easier to control, but like,
Hey.
also,
Hey, wake up.
they're much less useful.
Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You wanna
Yeah, they
tell
can
me
be
what's going
barely
on
expected to throw dynamite, right?
I made
Yeah,
it all,
like-
see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
here? Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah,
Yes.
you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
They talk?
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid.
I think the more amazing thing is he can understand broken zombie Spanish.
Like the ladies, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department. Hey, boy, I'm not done. Do something, cop!
After you. Now!
Wee! Hot shot. Nothing is sacred. Howard.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the
Didn't
location
even
of that
cuddle
church?
after.
But apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads to...
Your care is the most important part.
For real, though.
Yeah. Also, it's the best part.
Hmm.
It's like eating your whole meal and not getting any ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
Over here,
Oh.
stranger.
Yeah.
wayward merchants,
Yeah.
or perhaps fortune teller.
He's my favorite. Now we kick down doors.
Yay.
Over here, stranger.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I love how we select things from his belt.
Yeah. Yes, I'd like this and this.
It's very specific and a little uncomfortable.
What are you
All right.
buying?
See, we can get. Pretty sure a rifle is prudent here. Or we
I
can
trust
get
you
a
to
case.
make the best decisions.
What are you selling?
Also, we should probably sell stuff we don't need.
Yeah. All the spinals are basically just free
Is that
cash.
all, stranger? Thank you.
Let's see, I think the pendant is also just cash.
I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you.
And I don't want to sell the beer stein yet because there's clues. There's 3 recessions on the side. I wonder what they're for, question mark.
Okay.
What are you buying?
So let's grab the... Let's grab the
Is that
case.
all? Thank you.
And let's buy the
Is that
rifle.
all, stranger?
Yeah.
I laugh because there's like hairspray, first aid spray. We might want a bigger suitcase.
No, I just need to figure out how to turn it sideways. There we go.
Alright.
There we go.
Thank you.
We're gonna need a scope.
Things easier.
What are you selling?
Shotgun, rifle, hand grenade.
He'll buy 1 chicken egg for 300 of their currency.
Pitas. Pitas? But he'll buy 1 golden chicken egg for 3,000.
What a weird exchange. I'll trade 2 eggs for a rifle, please. You've got yourself a deal, stranger.
What are you selling?
Let's sell. Just need 1,000. Let's sell 1
Is that all?
grenade. I don't use grenades
Thank
that
you.
much.
What are
And
you
we can
buying? What are you
buy the
buying?
scope.
Is that all?
Here we go.
I don't think that anybody uses grenades that much in video games, and anyone who says they do
Thank you.
is, I don't know. And that's a bit bold of a statement to make. Also, you need to pump some blood in you, dude.
Yeah. Maybe have another fresh egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think egg. we're good.
That's much better, yeah. You can take a couple axes to the face. Oh, there you go.
Get down there.
Get down.
Up, and get back up. Oh, and there's the explosions, boys.
Up.
Get off my lawn.
One of my favorite jokes to make that nobody understands is GI literally stands for government.
Sorry,
agency.
there's explosion on the way, and
I have ADHD. Oh no.
sorry, just explosions and dudes.
You seem a little distracted, sir.
I might be a bit.
Whoa!
This might be a shotgun situation.
Granddad had a grip there. Oop. There's another granddad. Damn, there's a lot. Oh, like they're the same outfit too.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ah!
I thought in the midst of all the chaos, I thought you were talking about your real granddad for a sec.
No, no.
Alright.
You need more blood juice. Focus on that.
That might interest you.
Yeah. I might consider not buying the,
Got a selection of. What are you buying?
The health hairspray?
yeah, I might buy another one of those.
Is that all, stranger?
Wait.
That was close.
Is that all? Thank. Ah. Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
You could also throw the hand grenade into the giant pit and see how many people it explodes just offhandedly when we get to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you buying?
Let's... Do we really
Is that
need
all,
the
stranger?
scope? Do we
Have
really
you-
need the case?
Thank you.
Buy a spray.
Is that all?
Put it there.
Thank you. Is that all, stranger?
And just make do with a smaller case? I think we're fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's the tune-up menu? Cause like,
Oh, it improves your weapons. So like you can do like more damage or like more magazine capacity, that kind of thing.
okay.
But I think we'll be trading away a bunch of these weapons anyway, so there's not really a point yet.
Right. Neck. Sure. Zombies are the worst form of mind control because I understand if you're trying to make like a
Yeah, it's struggling, not realizing he's just already dead.
I understand if you're trying to make a mob like this, but literally trying to get zombies to like collaborate on anything other than eating or violence is
Such a
pretty
struggle.
much, yeah.
No! Oh, clinging.
Oh god. Eat the yellow egg.
Okay. Oh, poor heal.
Oh.
Grenades downstairs.
Oh, we unlock more of the circle. Okay. I just thought we already had it. Man, this shotgun's nice.
Right? Got him.
Gun punch. You know, just not thinking about it, maybe it's not that we need to solve every problem with gun, but that they needed to have as few mechanics as possible. So if we move like a ladder one, then they're going to think that we think that we can just move ladders whenever we want to, and we can't have that. That's just chaos.
That's so many. Okay, we're okay.
Same thing with being able to reach up and grab things. You know, you take these human actions for granted, and this is just trying to show us all the privileges that we have, being able to use our hands instead of guns. Because you all have guns, and you never put the safety on. Please tell me you understand that reference.
I know how it safety works, but no.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Pilots has a song called Guns for Hands.
And then Daniel Radcliffe made that into a movie.
Apparently.
I feel like that's a many drinks with friends movie.
Oh, I really want to see it. It's been a while. It also seems like it'd be great for a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I saw an amazing movie over winter break. Do you remember Final Fantasy Spirits from Within?
No.
Okay. So basically, that movie is about humanity's at war with weird alien ghosts that if they touch you, you die, and they suck out your soul.
All right.
And it's a really interesting movie. Like it tried to pioneer in a bunch of ways. Like it tried to have like the first virtual actress.
Sir, your blood juice is running low.
But this is a herb and shotgun situation. Yeah, I get it.
That money. Oh. Dab in the face. You too.
Oh!
Ah! Shake 'em off. Shake 'em off.
But yeah, so that's Final Fantasy Spirited. Spirits from Within is humanity is at war with alien ghosts. And it was a really... I really liked it. It innovated in a bunch of ways. And then there was this Netflix movie called Spectral, which is basically that, except less well thought out. You were... How? Did we save a grenade? Oh, we did save a grenade. Let's go.
Toss it, bitch.
And okay, cool, whatever.
But I took you with me.
Fuck, we have to do that again. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna finish up with the merchant and then save.
Got a selection.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this.
What are you
We
selling?
gotta make sure we have enough blood juice. I'm telling you, it needs to be a
Yeah.
priority. You're too squishy.
Is that all? Ah.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, we get rid of one
Is that
grenade.
all?
Mm.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Yeah, for the tune-up, you can go in and then you can change like how much damage it does, firing speed, reload speed, and capacity.
All right.
But these are kind of starter weapons that we're not going to hang on to anyway, so there's not really a reason to sink more money into
What are
them.
you buying?
All right.
Is that
What I
all,
want
stranger?
is the rifle.
I wonder if you can get through this whole game with a small-sized case.
What's up?
I wonder if you can get through this whole game with a small case instead of upgrading the case.
Oh, maybe.
That has to be a video game challenge or something.
Something that I've seen is egg runs. Egg only runs, because an egg can heal you. It can be thrown, so as a weapon. And what it does is, like, every time you shoot a zombie in the head, they like stagger and then you can kick them. The egg, if you hit them, automatically does that, no matter where you hit them. So people have done like egg only runs of this game.
That's a lot of eggs. I wonder how they got in there.
Oh yeah, they have to harass a lot of chickens.
So is there a way to just get, like, infinite capacity cases? Because, like, I swear, like, you're gonna run out of eggs if you keep tossing them at people.
No, they just have a bunch of eggs at all times. Like, they have an absurd amount of eggs, but not an infinite number of eggs.
Alright.
I think it's pretty crucial. Got him!
It makes me feel like Frankenstein. Just... Shut up, village people.
They called me mad. I'll jump down ladders if I want. They can't tell me what to do.
Whoop. That was a nice duck.
Whoa!
Check out behind you, sir. Whoop.
Oh!
Ah! You're squishy. You're very squishy.
On. We're hanging on. Oh, that's a shotgun situation. Let's throw it down.
If I ever end up going back to school, I'm just gonna be like, that's a shotgun situation.
Oh no. That's
That
so
wasn't
inappropriate.
Your joke, that wasn't me being frustrated with my homework joke. I just feel the need to clarify that. Even if it was a literal shotgun situation, I would not have access to those. So. Oh,
Oh, this is again a shotgun situation.
hey, go for the legs. It's too fast. Why do you sprint when you want to, and then just slowly walk once you get close enough to touch me? Like, y'all aren't making human sense. Oh, don't forget to duck. Oh, you're out of that ammo.
Yeah.
What about the rifle?
Ooh, that's tricky for them this close. I'm just gonna chuck a grenade at them.
Cool. When you kick things, are your legs still working? Would that be useful?
So you can't shoot and run at the same time.
You need to pick up shit at random. Oh. You're squishy. Oh, God.
It was just hanging on.
Pick things up. Pick them all up. You need to... Yep. I'm caught.
Could you not? Please, wherever you are, could you not? Oh, you're up
I'm
there.
doing backflips.
Oh.
We need a moment. Can we have a timeout, please? I don't want to play anymore.
This is my third time doing this. What do you mean? It's your first time. It's the first time you're here. No, it's not. You can see the quantum time. The other two failed attempts here, and Just don't get it.
Oh, hey, you have a friend. Uncle, you're not funny. Stop.
No, I don't want to play Wrestle Tickle. Jerk.
Gosh.
Do this every family get together. Nobody ever likes it.
Very awkward. Especially in front of the dinner table.
Especially on the dinner table.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to karate kick you just to get a point across. And then you cry, and then we cry.
This whole thing. We could just skip it this year, but no. You have to be like that. Did you get everything in the building that you're right next to?
I think so. You...
Die! Die already! I've shot you in the head 5 times!
That is the advantage to zombieism. Be shot multiple times and shrug it off.
It's the price you pay for being slow.
Yeah, it's when you put all of your points into strength and none of your points into intelligence.
Or dexterity.
Yeah. Or charisma.
It's just strength and constitution.
Yep.
Because if I can't solve it with my fists, it's not worth solving. Oh! Cutting board.
And break your things.
Nope, there's an exploding barrel.
There's a chum up there. I'm gonna solve with my shiny new rifle. Oh, there is sort of a scope on here. We didn't need to buy the scope.
I think we're using the scope that you bought.
Did I buy it?
Yes. Oh, you didn't?
Yeah. So I guess
Alright.
it's just a scope that goes further, question mark?
Yes.
Okay. Duly noted. So I'm gonna reload this. And
Yeah.
go back to tried and true. Here, chum. Yep.
Please don't. Okay.
Good try.
You missed. Don't forget about explodey barrels. They're very useful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Shiny. Some
Now
shiny.
we get to go into the house and just take their stuff. Eminent domain. Eminent domain. It's mine now.
We. No, now we have an entire cutting board.
Yeah.
Woo.
Play some dangerous acrobatics around the exploding barrel. That's okay. We won't regret that at all.
So this place is very structurally interesting, especially for a community using, like, zombies. The fact that they could make something so sturdy, even though it's not that sturdy.
At least infinite dynamite proof. That seems to be a regular part of your day. Where are we, and are we in danger? We're not.
Ah! Weed.
Oh, health.
Stab works too. Is that a fire grenade?
Yep. Big barrel full of nothing.
Disappointment. I'm so glad we're kicking things.
Yeah. So it does the horror game thing where if you tap it once, you slowly open it. If you double tap it, you kick it.
I'd rather kick it, honestly. Because it's just... This is not who we are. We jump out of windows. We don't doors open.
Yeah. Okay, so
I want
there's...
that. That's shiny. I want it.
Right. You can't climb through that for reasons, but we'll find our way there.
Okay.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, hey. Oh, you have both your arms. Oh. I was very confused for a second. Ass. There you go. Hey. Woo!
Oh, I think that's a shotgun situation. And back to pistol. Okay.
You have a very fit in that.
I'll just put my arms up. That'll stop firearms.
Can't fucking aim.
Sir, we've lost a lot of zombies to ankle knives. What? Didn't you know that's the zombie weakness?
Ankles.
It wasn't headshots? No, we can survive like 5 of those.
Just
Ankle
the
knives.
Heyo. Get down, get down. Wow, this metal is indestructible.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a bear trap. There's a few bear traps that
Could you-
didn't go off.
Could you not, please?
We just ragdolled. Did we save? Do we have to do this all again?
No, I think it... I hope it autosave.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I was ready. I was ready.
Big hot barrel or nothing.
The fire grenade's gone.
Yeah. Pistol ammo's not as good. Personally.
Ah!
2 barrels of nothing.
Not fair.
It's not. And this way, so we can hang on.
One time, boys.
Could you... We're trying to have a moment here, please. You know, getting kind of intimate. Got my knife out.
One at a time.
Boom!
Oh, I've got so many hands. How would you feel if you were walked in on when your knife was out?
Bit bashful, a bit awkward, really.
Yeah, you missed one back there.
Did I?
Sure. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're in the yellow.
Yeah, let's have a raw egg.
That's perfectly healthy. As we've established. Because I actually eat raw eggs in Japan for breakfast.
Oh, is there a correct way other than just like, hey, don't wash them the way that you do?
Yeah, that's it. That's all there
Okay.
is. Straight out of the chicken's ass, you know. I mean, I hear that's the best way. Down.
Did I ever send you that picture of like the sculpture that's like, yes, lady, that's where the eggs come from. No, you have to wait until I lay them. Lady, wait. No, you have to wait until I lay them.
You didn't show me that, but my friend Haley was. She loved that.
Good.
Down. God. Unflam.
Hey guys, what's going on in here?
This is all the blood juice you have. Be careful. Ah! Can you stab them?
Yeah.
Also, why is there a newspaper floating through the air?
What? Oh no, that's a pitchfork. No, you thought this was a newspaper and mug of coffee kind of town? No, this is a... I'm standing in that one.
Oh, God.
That's... This is a pitchfork and mug of coffee kind of town. And I don't think it affects them, which I think is unfair.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay. I agree. It is unfair.
Life is unfair.
Oh,
Fall down. Thank you.
good night. Okay. You too! Stop cheating!
Not fair. Kicked you fair and square. Well, granted, when we kicked him, his head exploded, which I don't think conforms to normal human anatomy.
Yeah, you're right. You would know your doctor. Almost. Technically.
Ah, now we have the mask.
Shiny.
Like, I have a friend who regularly asks me for, like, medical advice, and there's this meme from Star Wars Clone Wars where the medical droid just says, "If you need further medical assistance, please consult a real doctor." And I send that to her regularly.
Ah, that's brilliant. Oh, goodness. Oh, what time is it? Oh, wow, it's almost 9. Hedgehog time is from 6 to 8.
What is hedgehog time? That sounds great.
Hedgehog time is when I take Nutmeg out of the 20-gallon tank and hold her.
Aw, cute.
Yes. And it's always a mixed bag. I held her this morning because she was awake for some reason, and
Okay.
because they're nocturnal.
Oh,
Welcome to the episode where we explain the actual biology of Sonic the Hedgehog.
oh, please. Oh, again with you assholes.
Damn it. You don't have any friends. You are yelling yourself? Literally. All right. Hedgehogs are nocturnal,
Huh?
and they sleep in hedges. Wow.
Is that presumably why?
What? Yes. So the types of hedgehogs that we've recently just shoot the fish. Okay, like shooting fish in a barrel. Can you cook it or do you eat it raw? Is this like sushi?
Oh, you
What's
you
going
absolutely raw dog it.
on? Full on like what's it? Goddamn Gollum. Yes. Bum 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 bum. Combine.
I think if we just put it on top. No, okay. It comes in stacks of 25.
Okay.
That's why that is. Sorry, hedgehogs and nocturnal.
Yes, hedgehogs are nocturnal. And she will not come out unless it is dark and quiet, and it has been quiet for a while. Hedgehogs, much like hamsters, run a lot. Um, the hedgehogs that we've managed to domesticate so far are called African pygmy hedgehogs.
Huh?
That's the most common form of domesticated hedgehog. They are remarkably difficult to breed because they are naturally cannibalistic, much like a hamster.
I didn't know that about hamsters.
Yeah. And when I say naturally cannibalistic, I mean like hamsters and hedgehogs, very similar. Both of them run a lot. They need more space than people would expect. Hamsters need 420 square feet of space. Anybody?
Wow.
Not square feet, square inches, not feet.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, would you like a separate apartment for your pet? Yes, please. They require it.
At what point do you just free home your small pet? Free roam. Yeah. But yeah.
You can
Most
also
people-
corner fish and then knife them.
Absolutely. That's the only way to hunt fish.
Screw fly fishing. Just corner it in the ocean and knife it.
That's actually people use. I can't remember exactly what it is. I think it's called hand fishing or something, and it's illegal in some part of the world. I used to do it as a young child with
That's
crab.
great. That's
Yes.
awesome.
That's how I learned what that was. Because I got a lot of crabs. I actually filled a whole bucket of crabs. But the thing is, I wouldn't let my family eat the crabs, so we got a tank and kept them as pets, and they died very quickly because they're crabs.
Yeah. Was salt water the main problem?
Yes.
Okay.
And also the fact that they were in a tank that was just big enough for them to sit in.
Yeah,
And
that'll do it.
Yeah. This was before we were animal fanatics.
Okay.
Yeah. Hamsters, people complain about the fact that they are very territorial and violent. The thing is, the reason that they are that way is because you're normally keeping them in a space that would be equivalent to you sleeping in your closet or worse.
Mhm. I mean, I've
A
done
lot
that.
of you've done that.
Yeah.
You've lived in a closet.
I haven't lived in a closet. I've slept in one. It's just a really nice enclosed space.
I sleep in my closet on a regular basis. When my nephew comes over, he won't sleep in the closet, so I'll sleep in the closet, and he'll sleep in my full-sized bed.
Yeah.
Because he's spoiled. I'll read him as many stories as he wants, and he'll pass out on the bed because he's just big enough or uncomfortable for me to sleep next to him. Whee.
I too keep strange portraits of Emperor Palpatine.
In my room.
Like that's just a lot of space above it. Like usually, rule of thirds. It's just
Yeah.
bizarre.
You're also always supposed to hang like mirrors and portraits at eye level,
Yeah.
and you're crouching because you have gun, and that is how the gun do. So that's too low on many accounts. Sir, maybe he's shorter than us. Hamsters and hedgehogs. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep distracting you.
It's okay. I mean, this is just supposed to be filler conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that nobody's using this as an instructional video.
Here's the definitive guide to taking care of your hedgehog. Subscribe next week and we'll tell you how to take care of your gerbils. Follow our advice to the letter. You won't be disappointed or have a bad experience.
Oh god, this is what we cut into. And that's how your hamster feels when you keep them in a KT critter hole,
Yeah.
20 square inches.
Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What?
I am the butler, the Russian queen. The cat that really was gone. Under American.
Oh. Do you want to keep going?
Please.
I do.
You mean like keep playing or keep talking about
Leon, I've been able to get
hedgehogs?
some new info that might help
I mean
you.
both.
Fill me
Like,
in.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a
Well,
religion.
Well, the playing
Hedgehog.
part's mutual, and the
They're called
hedgehog
Los
thing is as much as you want to
Illuminados.
talk about.
Los Illuminados.
so cool.
That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Old-fashioned racism.
Blood.
You have good breeding, sir.
There are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
You know, old-fashioned racism, where you don't have to just be white, you also have to be not Irish, not Scottish, not Welsh. You must be of our nationality or you are scum. And then the world expanded, they were like, oh no, there's too many. H.P. Lovecraft did not get the memo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just talking about every subject today, and nobody's going to be satisfied with anything that I bring up because I will not be able to explain it in full. But you know what? That's your fault.
That's
Clicking on
okay.
a playthrough instead of an instructional video. I am not an encyclopedia, even though I'd like to be sometimes.
Whoop.
Oh. Sir, you
Bit of
shouldn't
privacy,
be-
please. This is what happens when you don't have good breeding. You just jump people in the bathroom.
Yeah. But yes, hedgehogs will eat their young if they are stressed.
Just if they're stressed? I thought it was
Yeah.
like if they're in like mortal danger or something.
No, absolutely not. I've looked up how to breed hedgehogs because I got curious, and it's highly lucrative because apparently it's difficult. And the thing is, and that brings up a whole bunch of other points of debate. Wee woo.
Yes, would
Wow.
you like your serving of skull stew? You prefer roast egg?
Oh, that was timely. But yes, essentially how one would breed a hedgehog is you get a large, like, storage tub, and you fill it with substrate people can burrow in, and you give them a couple of hides. And you let them sit there for about a week. You check up on them maybe once a day to make sure they haven't caught each other. And if you're lucky, they'll get along.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful.
And then after that, she's pregnant. So you basically just need to leave her alone, or she will miscarry. The only thing you do is give her food and water. And then,
What a process.
yes, and then when she gives birth, poor hedgehogs are not born with quills, by the way. That would be painful.
Yeah.
On top of everything else.
Oh, yeah.
You need to leave her alone. Because if you get too involved, she will eat her young, all of them.
Because you're stressing her out.
Because you're stressing her out because you
Got
talked
it.
to her once. Yeah. And give her food and water. And if you, oh look, This is my ADHD at work. Hedgehog violence. Wow. Yeah. So she gives birth to her young, and if you pick up her young before she's ready to wean them off, she will eat that specific young. So some advice that they give to new hedgehog breeders is only pick up one at a time. Because if she's not ready, at least she didn't kill everyone. They get to about breeding age at 6 months old. At I think at about a year, if they haven't bred when their hip bones fuse. The gestation period is about 6 months, I think.
Okay.
So, and they live anywhere between 3 and 5 years so far in captivity. The
Okay.
level of information that we have, if anybody knows, is we give them cat food. And I feel like that's a good metric because when people first started keeping reptiles as pets, the advice that they were given was give them some dog food and water.
Huh.
So if your pet doesn't have food that's specifically branded towards them, they are probably recently being domesticated.
Yeah.
Also, hamsters haven't been domesticated until the 1930s. So that's why no one understands.
Ooh.
Wow!
Oh, lucky I had the shotgun out.
We. I like how I got distracted because there was a woman in a house, but I was not distracted because of a cutscene. That was. He had a fire temper, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What was the sound of an animal?
Are you also enjoying like the death pirouette that some of them do?
Oh yeah, it's lovely. Nice little dance. Watching the chickles waddle around. Chickles. Chicken.
Oh yeah, we have the key to the trick.
Yeah. We must go to the house of God.
You ever just draw the key that you're supposed to use on the door? Use this one.
I mean, everybody here seems a little slow, so I think that they need that in order to remember things.
A bit slow.
There you go.
No.
And nothing else will combine with that.
No, but if I have the pistol, I can reload 2 rounds into it. I think we've tainted the rounds. It's not gonna go anywhere now. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Good advice to keep your weapons loaded, I guess.
Yes.
Write a note to the replacement clone they'll send. Cool. Worry about that one later.
Oh, hey. You're gonna shoot it?
Yep.
And now things are on fire.
Then we get money.
Yay.
That's how that works.
Shiny rock equals money. Because it doesn't show up in the suitcase. Ew.
Hooray!
Oh, look, it's the catacombs. Hedgehogs are venomous.
Really?
Yes.
Like approaching platypus levels of really evolution?
All right. This is something shiny. I am. Jesus Christ. Me. What is up with you?
I mean,
So,
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of pretty.
yeah. So the spiky bits on the back of their backs are one thing. And the best advice that I give to people who are handling hedgehogs is
Something that might interest you.
you have some
Got a
lovely
selection
eyes,
of
sir.
Good things on sale.
Your outfit
stranger.
really highlights the strange pale blue color that they have.
Yeah.
What are you buying?
Okay,
Is that all?
let me grab this.
Thank you.
Thank God.
But yeah, so
We can get a map.
we could.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you
Let's
buying?
see if anything. No, these are all starters. But yeah, so watch out for the quills on their back, obviously, and then don't do what now?
Okay. So how you want to hold on to them is they obviously curl up in a ball, and they've actually got a band of muscle that goes around the edge in order to keep them safe. And their bottom are actually soft, so there are tum-tums and their leggies and her peds and her snoz. They're all fuzzers. So, what you want to do is the same thing that people who do glass walking or nail walking do, and that is as many different pressure points as possible, as many pulls as you can with both of your hands. The
Yeah.
general rule with most animals is that you want to support their feet, but they may not always be available to you when you're dealing with a hedgehog because more often than not they are golf ball shaped. So,
Yeah.
especially when you're picking them up, and especially when they don't know you.
Yeah.
So the reason why it's important to remember that they're venomous is because they lick themselves clean, especially their spikes. So it's not like you're gonna die venomous, obviously. Because otherwise people would not keep them. I don't know, there's some idiots out there. Nice. It's a good kick.
Don't you love it when you kick a man in the chest and then his head explodes?
I mean, you're just that good at kung fu, I guess. The energy pathways or something. Ding.
Reminds me of JoJo. Just breathing, just the solution for everything.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, so like they're not murder you venomous, they're just maybe don't get this in you venomous.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And even then, it's not that much of an issue because something that's debated a lot in people who are obsessed with animals is that humans are technically venomous. It's just that because everybody's got microbes that live in their mouths, and every animal has something to that degree that helps them to digest whatever food that they have. It's just hedgehogs happen to be insectivores. They actually cannot process eating plants very well.
Yeah.
So if you're going to give them plants, you want to gut load whatever insects you're giving them, whether they're mealworms or waxworms or crickets. You know, crickets and hedgehogs probably not the best combination.
Okay.
And those are considered to be treats. But again, because they're venomous, they use this as another layer of defense. Because if pokey thing does not deter you, then that lingering feeling of electric shock sort of thing probably will.
Okay. C M
The
V.
DMV, oh no.
Look at this one already. Yeah.
Why would we need to formally these things.
What's that?
Well, you can walk up to a gravestone like the M one, that one, and it says check.
Yeah.
Ah. Right.
Okay, so it's ZMV. Okay, whatever, guy. Oh, you gotta be one of those, huh?
Greg, really, man? The holiday Christmas party. You gotta.
Look, man, like, don't have firearms, but you have infinite dynamite?
This isn't all about you. Just because you've got something shiny doesn't make you any better than the rest of the zombies, Greg. Whoop.
Come on. Yep.
Yep.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, Sticky Poke, do the thing. She also got a real long tongue. Ooh. You're at a,
I need another raw sewer fish.
Sushi?
Alright.
or is that sashimi? Probably sashimi.
Let's see. So.
We started out at Z.
M V. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we're on Z.
2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You want me to just hit random ones until we get it right?
Yeah, just fuck around.
Okay.
I can, yeah. So I know you're wondering, Blair, why do you know so much about hedgehogs and about hamsters, even though you don't own a hamster? Well, I'm glad you asked. I spent several days binging bad cage review videos for hamsters for a good deal of time during a depressive bout. And that's how I became the infinite curator of hamster lore.
I mean, but you also actually have a hamster, right?
No, I don't.
Really?
Really. My mom is allergic to anything with fur. And that's one of the reasons she'd actually spent 5 years researching hedgehogs for a while. And the thing is, again, they're pretty expensive. Ours was actually a rescue, so she was about $60. No, she wasn't $60. Her whole setup was $120, I think, or $200-ish. Normally, a hedgehog is $150 by itself.
Ah,
Sort of.
Leon,
Okay.
did I mention not to take the
Hamsters
scenic
tend to be
route?
$30 a pop,
At any
but
rate,
they're
Ashley's
remarkably
probably
similar
inside
in
that
their
structure.
care.
Rescue her. Hurry.
With some of their basic needs, the only difference is hamsters need to burrow, so they need about 6 to 8 inches of burrowing material, but hedgehogs do not burrow. Hedgehogs actually need to be kept between 75 and 82 degrees. So most people will actually get them ceramic feeders. And they don't need to burrow, so people will either put felt as bedding, or we have cat litter that came with her, again, because her whole setup came with her.
so cool.
Yeah.
Got him.
Muppet noises help.
Oh,
Snack!
yeah. Sometimes there are snakes in here.
Whoa!
That's why if you ever notice, like sometimes I just knife it twice if I can't see it, because that's a possibility.
Also, there's a newspaper on the counter that you missed.
Oh yeah. Give me one hot second. Two hot seconds. 3 hot seconds. There we go.
There you go. Oh, cool.
Closure of picture. Regarding the two fugitives, the apprehension of Lewis is our top priority. The American agent is a distant second. We don't care about you, Leon. Get fucked. What Lewis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get it back, the girl will become useless to us. We don't care about you either. Let's get back to execute our plan to the end. If it gets to the wrong hands of the world, I'm not going to read that. My throat's already hurting.
Replace what Lord Sadler has envisioned. Lord Sadler? What a stupid. If you're gonna name yourself something cool. Like, at all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure that the agent does not get to her, I have locked the church door where the girl is being held. Anyone who needs access to the church must first get approval by Lord Sandler. And get that printed and traced in triplicate. Because, bureaucracy. There is a key beyond the lake, but it should be safe now that the Del Lago has been awakened by our Lord. No one will get across the lake alive. Plus, our same blood courses through the agent's veins. It'll be just a matter of time before he joins us. Because the blood of being British is stronger than any other blood.
The blood of all of Europe, comma, all of it. Bits of Spain, kind of British. All of Eastern Europe, really.
Oh, God. Once he does, there will be nobody else left that will come looking for the girl because they'll completely forget about it.
Yeah. They won't even ask questions. Hey, whatever happened to that agent that you sent? Ah, wackadoo.
Oh, God.
Can I follow up there?
John thing who was chosen from birth. This is a chosen one story. This isn't like oh shit, he wasn't good enough. Time to send another night. Damn it.
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Oh, goodness. Also, I want to address this because if anybody owns hedgehogs, that's like, why are you keeping nutmeg in a 20-gallon tank? I'll tell you that because you're excellent at asking questions. That's murder. That's murder.
Yes. A
Murder.
Murder. Yes.
You're doing well tonight. Seems like there's a lot of birds that suffer from pike.
Yeah. Can't eat gold coins.
Oh, God. Especially 300 of them. Pretty rock. Yeah. So the thing is, we haven't particularly found out the ideal amount of square footage for hedgehogs. People have been making blind shots in the dark based on how they feel they would like to be treated. But there are some hedgehogs. Hedgehogs don't like to be kept out in the open because they're a prey animal,
Okay.
And so if you have too much empty space in your cage, it will make them nervous. And Nutmeg is a very nervous girl. So having a smaller house for her actually helps her remain calm. Some hedgehogs need more space rather than less space because they'll react better to that. And so it's a bit nuts to have to do guesswork on an enclosure.
Yeah.
That's essentially what you end up doing with a hedgehog.
It's so interesting. Especially that, like, there's so much that's still unknown.
Got a selection of good. What are you buying?
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so...
Would like more hair spray.
Thank you.
Do we want a scope?
Not really. If the default has it, I'm fine.
All right.
I don't need to see that far away. I think the value proposition there is like X amount of gold for being able to see even further away.
I mean, there are some people that like to play a game by standing at the very edge of the cliff and watching things move. I mean, that's how my dad tends to play video games. So the further that you have the range and the more control that you have, the less you need to get involved.
Yeah.
So you're
the problem,
essentially...
though... Sorry, go ahead.
Because you're essentially sniping at that point.
Yeah. The problem, though, is that ammo for the sniper rifle is pretty rare, so you can't do that indefinitely. But they can Indiana Jones us forever.
Apparently. Because there's an infinite number of meteorites that land near their village. Very large Jonestown-sized village.
Yeah.
Town-esque, not Jonestown-sized. The Jonestown village was not that big.
Okay, so I can... that felt good.
Explosion barrel.
Yeah, Bill just exploded for no reason.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You really should dodge the accident.
I don't get a dodge prompt, and he's really slow.
I guess that kind of like backs up the whole what's harder to dodge, a really fast bullet or a really, really slow one.
But the real question is, can Leon dodge a giant glowing explosion cube? Uh-oh, there's a snake!
Ah!
Okay. Oh, got him.
Screaming help. Screaming always helps.
Oh, wait, it's still up. Get them! Oh, we're good at this game. We're good at this game or something. Kick a snake, too. No.
No.
It's gonna get in the water and it's just gonna be a problem.
I think the snake is lost. Missed.
Snake's a lot.
You're running out of juice.
Okay. You know, sure.
You know, it's 9:30, my dude.
Okay. Want to end it here then?
Yes.
Quit while we're behind?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good night, listener viewers.
I hope you learned a lot about small animals today.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And other things. Please
And
consult an
dog
actual
taxes.
doctor.
Please consult an actual doctor. Doctor, what should I do about my hedgehog? You're in here for a checkup. Turn your head and cough. I don't want to hear about your hedgehog.
Oh, God. Alright.
But doctor, will Sonic and Amy be together? I have your bits in my gloved hands. I want to get this over with. Turn Handcuff, please.
Oh God. Good night, listener viewers.
Good night.